What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop going in. As expected, Carlee Russell has been arrested for lying, telling one of the greatest hoax in perhaps history. Lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. But don't throw away the key. What she did was extremely egregious. But I do believe that she needs to be punished. She should be punished. But all of this stuff that I've been hearing people say she need to get 10 years, 15. I don't say you go that far. You know, I look at that type of time for murder. I know some people say it would need to be more than that. I really don't. I think if you murder somebody and, you know, it's in the heat of the moment or whatever, if it's not like a planned, calculated type murder, you know, where you hire hit men and you plot, even if you ain't got to hire somebody, even if you plot and plan it and, you know, it's calculated, you know, you kill multiple people and all that, then, you know, I could see putting people away for longer. But, you know, as serious as murder is, you know, a person can get into a street fight and knock somebody out and they bump their head and boom, they die. And, you know, a lot of times the way laws is interpreted is all about, you know, what type of defense lawyer you have, you know, how good is the prosecutor, how bad do the prosecutor want to get at you. So it's a number of things there. But anyway, fam, going in on this Carlee Russell, I'm not going to hold you too long. I just really wanted to bring you this update as I said I would. Now, Carlee was charged with the following: falsely reporting to law enforcement officers and falsely reporting an incident, both minors. If convicted, each charge carries up to a maximum of 1 whole year in jail and a $6,000 fine. That's it, fam. That's it. Maximum 1 year in jail, $6,000 fine. I doubt seriously if she'll do a year in jail. I'm sure there'll be some type of plea deal where she gets maybe 6 months in jail. They're going to give her some kind of time. Ain't no way possible she's going to escape. But I do want to gloat for a moment, fam, with my prediction. Remember my last report, I said I suspect that there will be an arrest by the end of the week. And boom, here we go. Here we go. I knew that law enforcement didn't want to drag this over into the weekend, especially without any new developments. So they have to do something to regain public trust, make the public feel comfortable, make the public feel like they're doing something. So an arrest was imminent by the weekend, and that's exactly what happened. But going forward, fam, what do you think is an appropriate sentence for Carlee? I'm going to go into the comments and see what you guys are saying. What's up, Ryan? Miss Jazzy, I see you. Darlene Spand. Happy Friday. Malik Smith. Yeah, she was released on bond. Exactly. She'll get a big fine. Brian, yeah, she's going to get a big fine because there was a lot of money spent, resources, and time that individuals in the community took to search for her. And she really made the city of Hoover look really bad. Now, the trip part about it is that she made the city of Hoover made people look at the city of Hoover, because Up until then, many people didn't even know the city of Hoover even existed. I know I didn't. But this happened in Alabama, and I'm gonna tell you, family, I'm quite surprised that law enforcement got behind a Black woman being missing. I'm really surprised about that. Hey, but maybe this is a turn, fam. Maybe this is the beginning of a new era. Maybe this is the beginning of law enforcement actually caring about somebody missing other than white women. Perhaps. What do y'all think? This is the beginning? Hell no. Hell no. I mean, I would like to think that way, but I don't know what it was that made Carlee's case so special, made them want to get behind her and made the community rally like they did. But, they got behind her. Greg S. says 6 months and $20,000 fine. $20,000 fine. I think that fine need to be steeper than that. I think that fine. Okay, I'm gonna make another prediction. I predict 6 months in prison or jail. I predict 6 months in jail. Maybe I would say 3 to 5 years probation and community service. And I'll even put some numbers on the community service. I would say about maybe 500 hours of community service. Something along those lines. James, because that money would deter people. Having to pay that money back. See, $20,000, that's steep, that's kind of steep, depending on kind of money you're working with. But let's just say you're middle income. For a poor person, $20,000, that's a whole lot of money, and they probably would never pay it no way. But for somebody they could force her to pay it by putting her in jail or garnishing her wages, even if she was poor. But let's say middle class, $20,000. That's $20,000. That's some money. But let's say you're rich. How much would a stiff fine be? I think what they'll probably do is fine her according to her pay grade. Maybe what kind of money she's working with. I know she's a student, but perhaps they might look at what she could potentially make, what she could potentially earn with the degree that she already have, and what she could make if she was to actually become a nurse, which is what she was pursuing. Man, I'm telling you, man, I could do this investigative stuff if I needed to, man. I could do this stuff, man. I didn't watch so many crimes shows. After you watch forensic science, when you watch that not forensic science, but when you watch, what's it called? Forensics? What's that called? Forensic Files. When you watch Forensic Files, a good, I don't know, after about that 1,000 episode, man, you damn near an expert, investigator, professional. Then throw in some 48 hours, first 48, and then Snapped, watch a few of those, and then, for Lanyap, Lifetime channel. Oh, man. You watch the movies, Lifetime movies? Oh, yeah. Put all that together, throw in a few episodes of Dateline, 2020. Y'all know I'll be watching the murder mysteries. Man, you can figure this stuff out, man. You can figure it out. And if she had watched all of this stuff, she would have figured out that she wasn't going to get away with all of that, because they got so many ways to catch you. Steve Bennett said, don't quit your day job. I won't. I don't know why people say don't quit your day job. I wouldn't do that anyway. Why you can't have more than one job? I don't understand why people do it anyway. Quit one job. The money good. Why quit? Keep making that money, man. Now, if you just get to a point to where you can't, if you're working for somebody and you don't like what you're doing, that's different. But you getting money, you got that stream of income, that money coming in, get some money from over here, get some money from over here, get some money from over here. And as long as you got that balance where you got enough time for your personal self and perhaps family or your loved ones or whatever, man, you straight. Don't put all those eggs in one basket. Carlos Robinson, what's up? Y'all see how she laughing? How she's smiling on that mug shot? Yeah, she think it's a game. And this is why this is another reason why I just have no empathy for her whatsoever. Because she do think it's a game. After all of that, after all those concerns, after all of the people who supported her, the people she let down, she still got on that mug shot and smiled. Like, ha, 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 look at me. No big deal. Huh, got y'all. But then her lawyer had the nerve enough to put that statement out talking about how she apologized and she was sorry for what she did and all the harm she caused. And that just goes to show you, man, that those type of statements are just routine when people do what she did. She don't have a regretful bone in her body. She don't have a remorseful bone in her body. And she did that. And she laughing and kicking it, and all she gonna basically get is a slap on the wrist. I can see her popping up in the news again about something else. Criminal. Henson Green. Edward Williams, what up? What's up, Sterling Pickett? Luke Easton. Luke, what up? Hey, Luke, strong name, Luke. 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 Sound like something right there, Luke. Byron Turner says at least 4 years will send a signal, a message. But here's the deal. They can only charge her with what the law says is the maximum. And the maximum is 1 year in jail for each charge. So the maximum time that she could possibly do is 2 years, which that's not going to happen, because even if they try to charge up both of those charges individually, what they're going to always do is take the charge that is most, that they hold on to the charge that is the strongest charge, and then they work out a deal to dismiss the lesser charge, right? And then even when they work out a deal to dismiss the lesser charge, they almost never give the maximum unless it's something very, very bad like murder. They almost never give a person the maximum sentence. So, but they could give her a year just to send a message. They could give her that year. I think that would suffice. For what she did, for the damage she caused, yeah. Some people are looking at this like it's a victimless crime. No, it's not. No, it's not. When you use up hundreds of $1,000s of taxpayers' dollars, that's not victimless. That money could have been used for something that could have been more productive, something that we needed that money for. You know, they're always talking about how we can't feed the poor and we can't house the homeless, and you know, we can't fix the potholes in the streets and all this type of stuff because there's no money. But the depleted the funds even further with that hoax. So no, this is not a victimless crime. United We Stand. Yeah, she probably will make some money off this. There'll be at least a couple people that'll give us some money to do an interview. You know, there's some bloggers out there that would pay her for an interview. I wouldn't give her a nickel. I wouldn't give her a nickel to talk. I wouldn't want nothing. I ain't got nothing to say to her. Well, I got some things to say to her, but that wouldn't be so nice. Curly J1, what up? Mizzle Sanders, Mizell Sanders. Bernita Steele. She didn't get that $60,000. I think they took that $63,000 back from GoFundMe. I think they took that money back. Yeah, they took that money back. Lisa Marie said she didn't believe it for one day. What's up, Miss Parker? Throat puncher. What up? Willetta White. What's up, Willetta? Mike Harvey. I see you. Ian Randall. Krista McQueen, what up? China Carter. What's up, Miss Jazzy? S. McDade. Michelle Kendra. C. Clam. What's good, Bones? Teal X, Ashley Scott. And that's my time, fam. I reel off a couple of more. Who is that? That dude. What up? Cedric Glover. I see you. Gia Hyatt. All right, fam, that's my time. One last time, update. Carlee Russell has been arrested. She's been charged. She has already made bond. She's back on the streets, probably plotting her next hoax. If I was anybody in the Hoover, Alabama area, I would steer clear and far away from Carlee Russell. She is toxic. She cannot be trusted. She is a bold-faced international liar. No more talk.